Welcome to Growing in the Garden State. My name is Tony from the Northeast Organic Farming Association of New Jersey, and I am one of the team members who's been given the opportunity to utilize Drumthwacket, the historic New Jersey governor's mansion, as a teaching ground to help ensure that the people of New Jersey know how to grow and raise their own food. Now here in New Jersey, we are in what's called Hardiness Zone 6 to 7. Right? So what that means is the more north you go, the lower those numbers go, and the colder it gets. Our winters are a little more harsh. So say in Vermont, it's 3, 4, 5. It's pretty cold up there. And down in Florida, it's 8, 9, 10. It's really, really hot. Now, something to think about, because New Jersey does have some mountainous terrain, right? We've got some hills. North Carolina, even though it's south of us, has the range from 5, 6, 7, 8. Sounds like we're going to go into a song here. But they've got the elevation of the Appalachian Mountains. And so I'm sure up there in the altitude, it's probably closer to 5. And as you get down lower towards the beach, that's probably where we're pushing more 8. So anyhow, here in New Jersey, we are Zone 6, Zone 7. And where Drumthwacket is right on the edge of 6B and 7. So in this episode, we are going to focus on radishes. And radishes, what's really cool about them is you can grow them pretty much all year. The hot season time, they have a little more of a struggle. They need a little more shade to keep cool. But they are excellent in what's called the shoulder season. So the spring and the fall, when it's a little bit cool and other things aren't quite growing as rapidly, radishes can grow to 2 to 6 weeks, full mature radishes. Now, what you've got to be mindful of is if you let them grow too long, they start to get a little woody and hard, and it's no longer really tasty. Whereas on the other end, if you harvest them too soon, you can actually just eat the little greens and they taste so peppery and delicious. So anyway, we have put in a little radish patch in our garden plot for Chef Chez, and he's going to make some pickled radishes.
So we're going to do a bread and butter radish. We have mustard seed, sugar, black pepper, bay leaf, vinegar, and water. We're going to bring that to a boil and then just let it steep for a few minutes as it cools, and we'll pour that over the radishes. This is more like a quick pickle. They'll last about 2 weeks, or you can leave them in the fridge for about a month. Like to leave a little part of the green here so we have a little leverage on when we slide it over the mandolin. So all the salt and sugar is dissolved in here. We're just going to take it off the heat. So we're just looking for a thickness that we'd like. It's really preference. Okay. You see, we keep the top so we don't catch our fingers on the mandolin. Shake them up, and we're ready. They're going to sit out overnight, 12 to 24 hours at room temperature, and then you put them in the fridge.
So another cool thing about radishes is they make a great companion plant. No, they don't keep good company and tell you jokes, but they are such a fast grower that you can plant them beside other things that maybe are taking a little bit longer, and they don't grow so tall that they'll shade out the other plant, but they'll just kind of keep growing along the side of your taller items. Now, There are lots of different types of radishes. There's the French breakfast, there's the watermelon radish, which is so cool. You cut it in half, it looks like this like tie-dyed watermelon thing. So explore, go check out some other radish seeds, and be sure to read How Long to Maturity so you can kind of gauge when to put them in and when they'll be done.
So these were seeded about 3 weeks ago. So we have a few different varieties of radish, and they germinated so well we'll actually have to thin them out. Because if you think about it, you've got two radishes growing real close to each other. They can't get to their full potential if they don't have the room to really turn into that big bulb that we love. So you can see we've got really good germination here, but these radishes are just much too dense. So I'm looking for the strongest looking plants. You know, you don't want to pull a strong plant in favor of a weak one. So I'm going to go for the smaller guys or gals. Pulling out the radishes just so they have about 1/2 inch of space each. You don't want to crowd them. No one's comfortable in crowded elevator. And you don't have to be too discriminate. Just pull them as you see fit, just so they have some room to breathe and grow.
Well, I do hope you're enjoying growing in the Garden State and that you'll come back and watch some more of our episodes. Our objective is to help ensure that the people of New Jersey know how to grow and raise their own food. So share this, help us get the word out, and thanks so much for watching.